What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I see in the title was going out. Make sure y'all hit the like with the subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. I'm looking at this picture because I was trying to figure out what she was wearing, if this was like an actual dress, but I feel like she's wearing a flank steak. This is like a flank steak or like bacon or something. Then I want to also show this picture just for the simple fact. It says breaking. Lady Gaga says the chaos in the USA is the result of Trump's irresponsible campaigning. He is not a role model. Look at this mess he created. So I'm trying to figure out like what makes her a role model. All the things that she's done. I literally see I didn't see so many things that like I feel like that I know of that I could put on YouTube, but I can't. You know what I mean? I can't. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get my channel in trouble, but I feel like she's one of the last people that can't really say that. You know what I mean? Been a hypocrite. I just feel like, you know, and I'm sorry, you know, any Lady Gaga fans out there, it's true, you know, and you know it too. You know what I mean? Literally, people saying, you know, look in the mirror, and she's a role model with question marks, like exactly. You know what I mean? But just like everybody else, and literally, like again, should have stuck to the music, just like Billie Eilish needs to stick to the music. Taylor Swift, stick to the music. You got Ben Stiller, stick to movies. You know, stick to what y'all do. You know what is going on with y'all. You know what I mean? Keep it to yourself. Definitely, just keep it to yourself. All right, but I mean, hey, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. It's a price that you have to pay behind it. And y'all obviously see, you know, you have, pretty sure they said Barack Obama's brother, Tim Walz's family, whole family. Lady Gaga's dad, so many others. You know what I mean? And here y'all have it right here. Y'all see, we just went over the video from yesterday of Patrick Mahomes. Literally, you got to keep it. You know, I don't want to speak on that. Basically, you know, he's saying I don't want to speak on that. You know, it's. Keep it, you know, football. Keep it. All I can do is, you know, and that's what, you know, that's what they should have did. You know, Lady Gaga, be like, Alex Taylor Swift. Encourage people to vote. Do your own research, stuff like that. That's mainly what it is, you know, and that's what, you know, but I guess everybody's different.
Thank you.
Let's check it out.
Thank you. Good morning.
Why?
Why? Well, look, they're two vastly different people, okay? One of them is pure, you know, and he's a patriot. Right, and the other, you know, just going to say whatever she needs to say to get elected. All right, that's basically what I hear. Right, and I'm tired of hearing about her neighbor's lawn. To be honest with you.
Right. I heard you. They're proud of it.
I literally said that at the beginning of my video, last video. That's all she talks about. Her neighbor's law. I grew up in a home with my sister and my mother, and that's literally every question somebody asks about what's going on now, she always bring it up.
That too many times.
They have a lot of church
But
builders.
At your core, you're a businessman. And
I'm a businessman.
Compare under the Trump administration for your business versus this current administration.
6 years ago, I was going to have the best year we ever had at Joanne before COVID. And when I say best year, it was 25% more than any other year. All right, but I mean, the real foundation, I'm not voting for people. I mean, look, Donald, yeah, he's abrasive, okay, but, you know, he's a patriot and his policies are there.
And one thing about that, how I look at things too, is that I feel like a lot of people do have something to say that they don't like about Trump, but they're real enough. And I know a lot of people obviously is not going to agree a lot what other people got to say that are obviously voting for Trump. But at the same time, they're being real when it comes to, you know, America. What's going on in the economy. You know, things that needs to be fixed, you know. Even though they might not like that person all the way, or they think they are this and they support this, and they did this. At the same time, you know, people know who's right for this country. I mean, regardless to however anybody put it, they know who's right for this country, and they know that Kamala isn't like me personally. I don't think she's fit, but that's just my opinion.
All right, they're on
I can't tell y'all who to vote for or anything like that, but
target for me anyway. All right, I mean, I'm into low fuel and food prices, right? Low interest rates,
Pro-police.
a good economy, pro-police. I mean, let the police do their job, law and order, right? Don't let these protesters burn down our cities and the small businesses, right? Keep the jobs here in the United States. I mean, they're all. I mean, if you stack them up side by side, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. All right, she keeps talking about opportunity zones, right? The world is an opportunity zone. Okay.
Right. You know, I've lived in New York for 20 years almost, and I know you've lived here your whole life, right? You have the restaurant on the Upper West Side. Yesterday, my friends and I were talking. Nello, which was a great restaurant, closed. La Grenouille, drove by there, a beautiful restaurant, closed. And to see all of our favorite places closing down, how has this administration affected you? And I was looking out my window one day, and thousands of people were walking on the street in front of my apartment, pro-Hamas rally. Like, what is happening to our city?
Our city's, I mean, it's an invasion, as far as I see it. I mean, we don't have secure borders anymore. There's no more legal immigration, all right? My clientele, my customers, the ones that used to come once a week, now they come once every 3 weeks. They're not coming to New York City, all right? The tourist business is still...
And see, that's what I mean by, like, any time that I even mentioned that it's important, like, it affects a lot, when these immigrants, it messes up so many things. It's so much. It's the crime and... we seen a whole bunch of cars getting wrecked by Haitians, and it's so many things that take place. People don't want to be there, So it's obviously taking a lot of it's people that's closing things. You're not getting that clientele. You're not getting. Man, it's sad. It is sad, and people obviously think it's the right way to go to support Kamala, and she's been in office for how long? And people still aren't seeing it.
Fairly strong, all right. They're still popping into New York.
Well, that's what Trump says. What do you have to lose? I mean, we can't get any worse.
You can't get worse than it is now.
So officially, Joe, you endorse?
Of course, I endorse. I mean,
Donald Trump.
I endorse Donald Trump. I endorse his policies.
All right, gotcha.
All right. I endorse freedom of speech. Thank you, Elon Musk. Okay, that's all I got to say.
See what I mean? And I feel like that's why I said, like, a lot of people, they may not like the way that a person is. They may not like, and I'm going to speak on Trump. They may not like Trump, because they heard this, they seen this, that, and the other. But, I mean, you can't, it's policies is there, and that's what people fail to realize, And, man, I know it's people that's going to defend Trump to the fullest. I do it all the time. But at the same time, it's a lot of other people that, they look at him and they have their opinion. But at the end of the day, they still feel, he is the right person that we need for this country. And, want to check this out as well.
Tipping along comes Donald Trump, and now, for that matter, Kamala Harris to say, well, we'll take the tax off those tips. How would that impact them, you, the restaurant?
Oh, I think it's a great thing for them, okay, and it's also good for the restaurant. That for them, I mean, 75% of their income comes from tips. So we're giving them effectively, Donald Trump is giving them a raise, all right, and it gives them more disposable income. I mean, if wages get increased, all right, the hourly wage, I mean, that ultimately shows up in menu prices, okay? But this pays the employee for what they do well, all right? And, quite frankly, I think, it's going to allow them maybe to not work as many jobs. Most of my employees here have two server positions, or a server and a busboy position. So I think it's a great thing all around. I think the president was brilliant in throwing this out on the table.
Exactly, and that's something that Kamala said that she's doing. She's literally just saying and doing things of what so much. It's really hard to explain on what she's doing. She really wants. She's just saying stuff. She's just saying stuff that really doesn't make sense. She says stuff to where it's more of her say, no actions, and it won't be actions. It's sad. It's sad and it's sickening. But, let me know y'all comments and thoughts down below of what y'all think about this. Definitely much love to every single one of y'all. Catch y'all next one.